Everybody knows about grass-fed beef, but do you know about grass-finished beef? There's a lot of talk, of course, about grass-fed beef, but what's interesting is grass-fed beef, at the end of the cattle's life, they usually pack them full
Fatten
of
them up.
grain, fatten
6
them up,
months,
right?
yeah.
Before the
My
slaughter.
dad always would say, he was like, they don't sell cows based on their good looks.
Yeah.
They sell them with how much these things weigh.
Yep.
So yeah, grass-finished beef, taste-wise, fan?
Yeah, I think it tastes good. I mean, I'm a fan of red meat. I choose red meat over poultry any day. I choose it over fish. Some say it might have a little gamier.
It's gamey for sure. For me, I
It's a little
equate it to
tougher.
goat milk and cow's milk. I grew up on
Yeah.
cow's milk. I recently started trying to drink goat's milk, and it tasted really rangy to me.
Mhm.
And now it tastes like milk.
Yeah.
And so the same thing for grass-finished beef. What I do is I'll get 2 patties, and they're probably close to like 75% of a pound of the ground beef. And I'll put the 2 patties, and then at the end, I'll baste them in the pan like you would a steak.
Yeah,
And it tastes unbelievable. And to me,
that sounds amazing.
if you're going to eat beef 80, 90% of the time, it should be grass-finished just like that. I think it's better for you.
Yeah.
I don't do grass-finished steak because it's just too hard to find and too expensive, and I don't eat it every day. But when I had a Wagyu, an A5 Wagyu steak at a Wolfgang Puck restaurant once, that was like dessert. Oh my gosh. My buddy was like, you eat steak, have you ever had Wagyu? I'm like, yeah, like the Wagyu they sell here, but not real Japanese Wagyu.
yeah.
He's like, oh, we got to try it. And they bring out this like little petite tiny slice, and you each get like 3 slices. It was unbelievable.
And that was the grass finished one.
No, that was a Wagyu. But
Yeah,
I
the
knew
regular one, yeah.
Wagyu is like they massage them, they
Yeah.
give them beer, no stress.
It is.
you
It's
know?
so good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
35 or 40% fat.
Or do
Whereas
they do antibiotics and hormones?
no, Japanese, they figured it out. They've
Oh.
It's a Japanese thing, but it's not healthy. I don't think. It's still a metabolically diseased cow that you're eating,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to a range cow.
So let me ask you this, because if you live a relatively healthy lifestyle and you're working out and you're monitoring the things that you eat and drink and your stress levels, so your cortisol, if somebody was to say, hey man, I'm okay with grass-fed, grain-finished because I'm looking at the overall health of the cow, if it doesn't have hormones and if it doesn't have antibiotics, but it's pasture-raised, grass-fed, grain-finished, doesn't really bother me.
Look, if it's more convenient and it's actually going to get you to eat more beef and less of the other crap, it's still 99% healthier than all
Healthier
the other
than the
stuff
other
you're
ones, yeah.
consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
true.
If your dad talking about Zeranol and Zerelanone and the
Oh.
antibiotics that they
Yeah,
pump
man.
into them, that's interesting. I wonder if you'll see any cases of gynecomastia moving forward of people on the carnivore diet who eat the factory farmed stuff because it's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Beef is really expensive.